I've also been checking out Skate. Essentially, it's called Skate, but it is Skate 4 in the series, the early access of that game. I'm a huge Skate fan. I started playing Skate with the first game, and then I didn't play Skate 2. And then I got a chance to play Skate 3 back in the day. So it's been a, 15 years, development, wait time on Skate 4, and we finally got it. And it's free to play. It's free to play, which is, both good and bad. It's good because obviously it's free. It's accessible to everyone. It's on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox consoles, because it is on Steam, and it's also on EA, on the EA launcher on the PC. And also it's bad because it's EA. They got to make money on this. They're always going to try and make money. So a lot of the games, like content, for example, the style, the clothing, the boards, anything and everything that might personalize your character is stuck behind, you having to buy in-game currency with real money. You can unlock a lot of these things, but it does take a while. And the problem with that is that a lot of the in-game currency is only unlockable through finishing challenges, and some of these challenges are repetitive as hell. There's essentially a sort of like main campaign, but the main campaign feels more like a tutorial, and it's leaving a lot for me to desire, especially for a game that we've been waiting for 15 years. It's a good game. Basics, mechanics, the fundamentals, it's all pretty much there. It's a good game. It's a fun game to play. Everything else around it is just like, what am I playing? Like it is early access, but it still feels like it's in development. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, this game feels extremely bare bones because the most fun part, the most engaging part is just you skating around. But the challenges, the story, quote unquote, the cosmetics, all that stuff feels kind of tacked on, and it feels basic. It feels very bland. It doesn't feel like a exciting world to be in as a gamer, as like you, the one playing the game. I don't know. I've been a little bit disappointed. Like, my expectations were extremely low on this game because I did get to play the early access of this game back in, like, I want to say like November. I can't recall. It was the first time that EA gave access to players, and it was, alpha. Textures weren't there. It essentially looked like you were playing in, like, a blueprint of a map. It was really weird just to play in, like, essentially just what looks like a game in development. And then they release the game and it feels like it's still in development. Like, it feels like it's not a complete game. And it just feels like the mechanics are just there to get you hooked on the game, to make you want to spend money on cosmetics. That's all it is to me at this point. So it's been very hard to try and, like, just really disconnect myself from not feeling some type of way because of the cosmetics, the in-game purchases, and all that sort of stuff, and then still enjoy the game for what it is. Because it's just skating, you're just skating around. You're just trying to complete these challenges and whatnot, but I don't know, there has to be a story element. Like, it feels like I'm just talking to an AI, to, like, my phone. There's no characters. The NPCs are, like, barely there. I don't know. It feels like such an empty world, and that's something I don't like. But I'll keep playing it. I'll try and keep, still unlocking some of these worlds, some of these challenges, and see if it gets any better. But I'm like 5 hours in, and it still feels like I'm playing the tutorial, and I'm playing the story. It's just, I don't know. I really hope it does get a little bit better.